11 handy ways to stop spending so much money on food. If you're anything like us, you're constantly thinking about your next meal. Or a meat mince pie. Or a new chocolate spread. Or a turkey pizza. But if you start to notice that your biggest expense is food, how exactly can you cut back? After all, our rationale is that you need food to survive, so why would we willingly eat less? There is a way to spend less without having a soggy salad at your desk every day though. How, you ask? Well, we have you covered. This seems counterintuitive, but bear with us. If you're the type of person who gets bored eating the same thing every day, read me, then you won't want yet another jacket potato for the 4th day in a row. Instead, you'll be dreaming of a ploughman's sandwich, and before you know it, you've run to the shops to gorge on cheesy pasta. Our advice? Prepare lunches or meals for 2 or 3 days, then keep the other days open. If you're on a busy schedule, you're only setting yourself up for failure if you aim to prepare each meal at home. Instead, try and make at least one meal a day home-cooked. If you start later, get up a bit earlier to have breakfast, or if you prefer to lounge at home in the evenings, get cooking. You can make huge savings at supermarkets by going at the end of the day. When I worked at one, I was in charge of reducing items, and people would start to flock in at around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. when the yellow sticker gun came out. There's no power, or savings, like a yellow sticker, FYI. Have no shame, people. Are you the kind of person who ends up shelling more on extra dough balls, garlic bread, another pizza simply to make the delivery charge? Us too. Instead, pick up takeout instead of forking out extra pounds, and saving you extra food you really could do without. There's no point doing a shopping trip and smugly thinking about all the money you'll save if you come home from work and realize you aren't interested in eating any of the stuff. Before you know, you've ordered half of your local curry house. So do yourself a favor and actually spend on the food you want to eat. Put snacks in every bag you use. Fruit, popcorn, snack bars, seaweed, or whatever it is that you like. That way you won't be caught short and have to run to the nearest shop and splurge. If it's lunchtime, you're hungry and you're going somewhere that's pound, hello, Whole Foods, and you know you're never going to be able to walk out of there empty-handed. So be savvy. We're not saying go for the £1.39 dodgy-looking chicken tikka mayonnaise sandwich, but don't go into a place that you know you'll end up having to transfer money for a bus home. This sounds obvious, but anyone who's ever shopped when they're hungry knows that they will come home with more food than a Costco bakery. Fact. Stay away, people. Literally every fast food shop, takeaway service has discounts, if you know where to look, that is. Get on the mailing lists, but whatever you do though, don't add their apps. It's a trap, people. Which brings us on to. You don't really need all the food delivery apps on your phone, they're just going to make you accidentally order a tie as you watch the latest episode of WIMP. Sounds weird, but when you don't get enough shut-eye, you eat more. Studies have found that those who don't get enough sleep consume an average of 385 calories more than usual the next day. Not only that, apparently being tired has been proven to make you see food as reward. Get an early night in. This article is part of Money Month, our month-long series of features, advice, and experiences about our tricky relationship with all things money. More, 13 handy ways to stop spending so much money on clothes. More, how people live on low wages, $11K a year. More, how to have a baby on the cheap.